Hey folks, this is Nandita Bajaj, and I'm excited to share that we've launched a second podcast, Beyond Pronatalism, Finding Fulfillment with or Without Kids. As many of you know, confronting pronatalism, which is the societal and institutional pressures to have kids and large families, is one of the core pillars of our work. And in my role as the executive director of Population Balance, I offer a 14-week discussion-based Zoom course on pronatalism, overpopulation, and the planet. And I also offer presentations on these topics to schools, universities, and community groups around the world. And I've found that both during the course and after these presentations, so many people open up and are eager to share their own stories about how pronatalism has deeply affected their own lives. And inspired by the courage and creativity with which they are responding to pronatalism, I wanted to create this podcast to platform their incredible stories. I hope that you will subscribe to our podcast, Beyond Pronatalism, and share it widely. Episodes drop every 2 weeks, and you can find them on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Don't miss this chance to hear stories that could very well resonate with your own experiences, or open your mind to new ways of thinking about family, community, and personal fulfillment. And if you'd like to be on the show, check out the show notes on how you can get in touch with me. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. And here's a short trailer for you to learn more about this new podcast. To have or not have kids is one of the biggest decisions we make in our lives. And yet, how many of us know that we even have a choice about how we define and create our families?
I was raised in a large Irish Catholic family. I grew up never questioning that the best way to live was to have as many children as you could have.
Like, if you didn't have a child within 1 year of your marriage, that's already considered like, what is going on? What's wrong with them? Like a lot of hush whispers, a lot of praying.
In Chinese culture, the definition of happiness is pretty much dictated by whether you're married and whether you have kids.
My name is Nandita Bajaj, and I'm the host of Beyond Pronatalism, Finding Fulfillment with or Without Kids, an interview series in which, through intimate conversations with women and men from diverse backgrounds, I explore how they are courageously and creatively navigating pronatalism, the often unspoken pressures to have children, whether from family, friends, or the culture at large. In each episode, I dive into personal stories with people who are forging unconventional pathways to fulfillment, including redefining what family means to them, whether that means being child-free or childless, having biological children, adopting or fostering children or animals, or creating close-knit communities of friends and loved ones. I grew up in a traditional culture in India until I was 17, and I was raised to believe that I must eventually become a mother. I was 28 years old when my partner and I talked about the decision to have or not have kids, and I didn't know until then that not having kids was even a possibility. The incredible freedom that came from that realization set me on a path over the next 15 years to understand how deeply these cultural pressures influence our trajectories and what it would mean to move beyond pronatalism and to arrive at more liberated and informed reproductive choices.
We looked at that picture and I fell in love like I was looking into the face of a newborn baby. That was our child, and she was already one. Somebody else gave birth to this child, but this was the overwhelming feeling of love and protection, just like having a baby in a nursery somewhere.
That ability to have this knowledge, to make this informed decision is just so valuable and so freeing.
I had never felt so fulfilled in my life than the present moment.
Join me, your host Nandita Bajaj, as I explore with incredible guests from around the world how they are challenging pronatalism and creating fulfilled lives on their own terms with or without kids.